Hello, this is Liz Miller. This is my review for our week 3 project. We were to design an app that had a landing page with a list of locations or businesses that each took you to a detailed map view with the name at the top and a pin. And when you clicked the pin, it displayed the location's name. So I got that part down. Um, it's kind of hard to tell because they're all kind of close to each other, but my individual list of places and the maps, that works great. The all businesses does not work. This pin is an artifact. It is from the last business I clicked on the individual page. So I could not get my all map to work. I think I am still going to play with it and see if I can figure it out because I just can't believe it's this hard, but can't make that part work. So let me go back and review my code a little bit. Let's start at the storyboard. So I started with a nav controller and I put my main view with my all businesses button, a label for each row of the cell in the table, and clicking on a cell in the table takes you to this view with a label at the top, the map, and a pin on the map. And the all view, basically the same except it would have all the pins and it's not working. So under view controller, I started off, I had to add in, import the map kit and add in the table view data source so I could attach my table. Location manager, actually that is not needed. I forgot to take that out, my fault. Business array, this points to a custom object over here called business.swift. I actually ended up not using latitude and longitude. I figured out how to make my var position CL location coordinate D2D work. And pin annotation, that's not actually getting used either. Let me back those out. So basically it's the name and the position in my business custom object. So back on view controller, business array is of class business and it starts as an empty array. And within view did load, here are my custom objects, business one, Lizzie's Vineyard, here's my coordinates, and I append it to the array. And that's the same for all of these here. And then extra spaces. Did receive memory warning, just left that alone. Here we figure out how many rows we're going to need in our table, and I'm just returning the count of the array, which is 10 items. This defines the layout of the rows or its cells, and it's pointing to the business view cell, which is a custom view right here. And there is a link to a label on this view, and that's it. So back on view controller, tells me when I click on this row, it's going to set the current business to that index number in the array. And the label takes its name or text from the current business name above and returns the cell. And then we have this whole section, which is the prepare for segue, and this is how we link from the main table, the main view, to either the detail view for an individual business or to the all view. And I just divvied it up using the segue identifier. And that's view control. Business detail, we have a link to the map view, set the positions. We can use it in the range down here, so that gives us in the range with span and region to display a portion of the map. First label is pulling from current business name. Pin annotation, this is the pin that shows up when you excuse me, the name that shows up when you click on the pin. It points back to the business name and it's in the position that the business is at. Business you sell, we already talked about. And then my all business view, not 100% sure how to fix this. I'm going to keep twiddling with it. This map I called all map instead of detail map, so some of my labels have changed. Position all is the starting position for this map, which happens to be the same coordinates. Down here we've got a span all and a region all added to the all map. That's what we view. Business name didn't need that label at the top. And the map pins, can't make this work. It's pulling whatever business I clicked on last in my detail view, and otherwise if I go here first it I get an error and it doesn't continue to work. So my fault, not enough time. Life kind of interrupted school this week. What's lacking in the course that could make things more clear? Nothing, really. It's my time. My fault for not making enough time. Concepts fuzzy, confusing? No, nothing. Demonstrated the app, go through the code. What do you think I could have done better? Well, I could have started sooner and ended up with a working all businesses view instead of this lovely artifact view, which is, it is what it is. I'm going to keep playing and figure it out, and if I figure it out in the next 20 minutes, I may resubmit my project. Otherwise, it is what it is, and hopefully I will figure it out before we get too far into next week. Thanks for watching.